Good morning, guys. Double Diamond Railroad back with Arrival Track Series number 28. And everything came in the mail at once today. We got a left number 6 switch, and that was to repair my area over by Ag Chem, but I come up with a brilliant idea last night about a modification to my yard to put in a runaround track. And because I watched a video on DJ's trains, and he showed prototypical yards and how to do that, and it just hit me about I always wanted to put one in there, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. And I was trying to put it at the top of the yard off the arrival track. Well, I figured out I need to put it down at the bottom, close toward the edge on the big long departure track, and I have room for it there. So I figured out how to do it, and I'll show that later, feature that later. We're going to cut off the maintenance track about 2 inches and make room for this other track to hook up to the switch. Drop this in on the departure track. I'll be able to drop about 7 cars and do a runaround, go back to the other end of it and make the train longer. So it'll help me with going 2 different directions that I have to do for switching. Make things better instead of running on the main. I won't have to do a runaround on the main. Anyway, here's what we got. Switch we can use. I'm probably going to have to order a second left now. And here's something I got. Rear end bumpers. I thought it was plastic. The ones I have now are yellow. I don't know who made them. I can't remember. I'm going to have to see if I can find the order. And they were plastic, pre-made, and I just glued them down. And this set of kit, and I thought, oh, big deal, 2 pieces. Well, it turns out it's like this. It's like a laser cut wood kit. And you see those little squares are the bumper ends. And there's 4 of them in here. So you got to punch out all those things and glue them together into that shape. Which I can tell you right now, I'm not going to be able to do that. You have to sand them, do all kinds of... Not at this point, I can't do it without much frustration. It's just not worth it. So I'm going to go back on the search, call Model Train stuff, and see if they have any more of them yellow ones. Don't know what brand they were. And see if I can get more like that plastic pre-built. Put these aside for now. Maybe I'll make it a giveaway on the channel after a while. Somebody would love these. They look good when you paint them and stuff. Because of that wood, it makes it like rough iron. And then here we have Shapeways model here from Engineer. That's N-G-I-N-E-E-R. And I got the little tank farm. It's supposed to be diesel tanks. And they got the same 3D printed. There's 3 different plastics you can get. I did not get the most delicate fine stuff this time. I got a little bit durable. And so the railings are a little bit thicker, but still at a distance, it looks good. Hard to see through the bag. Got a nice catwalk on there. And I think there's stairs down the side there. We'll get it out of the bag. But that's how they come in, and they were packed in nice big bubble wrap around it to protect it. So now I see we got to paint handrails on that. I'll try to do that today with the other one. My daughter had to go back to school. She had no time to paint the oil platform, so I'm stuck doing it for now. She'll be home in another 2 weeks or a week and a half, and she's going to touch up the fine stuff, but I'm going to try to paint the understructure, the black understructure, and maybe the loading platform guards, something like that. We'll see how far we go. She picked out the brushes for me, left me 2 brushes, artist brushes, to use for the different materials. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, that's all from here on this, and we're going to have another video later showing what we're going to do to the yard, how it looks now. Maybe a little bit of live, not live, but live trimming out the tracks to match up to fit this switch, and we'll do a fitting of the switch, and then I'll proceed to put that in and come back and show the second half of the video when it's done. Sorry about shaking. I'm sitting here in the chair. I'm bouncing all over. I think I need a second cup of coffee. If I don't get enough, then I'm worse than if I have too much. So that's all from now. Double Diamond Railroad out.